Hey everybody, Contra Ego here, and today I want to do another league with Thopterblade, but this time this Yorion version, which I have been playing a lot lately, and it's been working really well, surprisingly well, I would say. I I was enjoying the first iteration of the deck, which was this 60 card version, but I felt it was missing some kind of punch that I couldn't really put a finger on. And initially, I thought to myself, well, how about I just play more cards, and that way I can get some experience with some newer cards, with some cards that are not in here, and maybe from there I can adjust some numbers. So that's what gave me the idea that, well, let me try Yorion. I could stick a little X-Rain and try it out and see what I think. But surprisingly, I switched to Yorion and the deck just felt more powerful with Yorion. Um, I can't really say if it's because I have the Teferi's main deck. Um, uh, Added, I guess I have 50% more one drops in a deck that's 33% um, bigger. So maybe it has something to do with that. I've slanted the ratios in the deck a bit lower so that I can interact earlier. That's possible. But whatever it was, it seems to be working pretty well. And Yorion is it didn't really come into play the first three in the first three leagues that I did, but as I tested more, it has helped a lot. You know, having that extra card in a deck that is a value deck, despite having the Thopter Sword combo, it is primarily a mid-range deck. Has been fantastic, and Yorion blinking Urza, blinking Thoughtmacher, blinking Caldra, blinking Teferi, Nehalsis, Stoneforge, Ingenious Smith, even Thraben Inspector is pretty sweet. So the version I've been playing for the last 6 leagues, I think, has been unchanged, except that I was playing a Sword of Fire and Ice. For this video, I want to try Light and Shadow, mainly because I feel like when it comes to mid-range matchups, especially decks like Elementals, which can keep up with this deck on card draw and on the board, if I had protection from white for one turn that I could connect with with my constructs, I think it would pretty much be like so. Plus, Sword of Light and Shadow is also a pretty good form of card advantage because you know they're killing my Esper Sentinels and my Ingenious Smiths, and then I'm getting them back. So that's a lot of the time, unless something has been gone wrong with the graveyard, that is better than just drawing a card. Because I get to decide, oh, let me get this Urza, let me get this Thought Monitor and cast it again. So I have a feeling that like Shadow might be pretty decent. Also, the other archetype that this deck struggles the most against is Burn. Um, so maybe having a little more life gain on on a second um, equipment might help make the difference there. Um, yeah, so very similar deck to before, more cards. Muddle the Mixture is a very spicy addition, which has been performing really well. It gives you basically a fourth Thopter Foundry that you could find if you get an Urza down. You can transmute for it or transmute for Sword and get the combo in play that way. But countering a hard counter for instant or sorcery it's pretty good a lot of the time. It's pretty good. You know, it deals with prismatic ending. It deals with their counter spells. It deals with living end. Deals with the other cascade spell with the Yorion was crashing footballs. You know, it can do work. It can be cast, and it also searches for a combo piece. I think I mentioned it last game. Oh, sorry, there are two prismatic endings here. I think I mentioned it in the last video, but I do not prioritize comboing with this deck. Plan A is to beat down for sure. The combo is a backup plan, or if it falls in your lap, you go ahead with it. It's for when you can't keep up with mid-range plan. Sorry for the sounds in the background. So like someone has a rally car driving by. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna run this through a league and see how we do. It's been working really well for me. I got 2 trophies with it, multiple 4-1s. I don't think I've ever gone below 3-2 with this Yorion version. I really like it. Hopefully it doesn't let me down now. So let's get started. Alright, here we go for round 1 against Trophy Leader Capoeira 2. I have no idea what they play. I played them before, but I can't remember what they play. So let's see how this goes. We have a pretty nice hand. Keep. Loris. Please don't be mill. Let's hide this. Alright, hammer time it looks like. With the God Hand, I guess. Alright, but they'll need 2 to kill me, so I think I play Stoneforge. I played Saga. I'm not too worried about making constructs right now. I just want to use the Saga to get either spell bomb to bounce whatever they put the sword on. So I'm hoping they have 1 sword. 1 hammer. And I go and get Caldra complete here. That way, after they equip something once, I can block it with Caldra the next turn. This of course means that I cannot be blocking with my Stoneforge now. Ooh. Okay, so not as scary here. Okay. So their hand is Springleaf Drum and 2 unknowns. I'm just trying to decide if I should be attacking, and I think so. If I don't just start attacking, eventually they'll get 2 swords and can attack. Two hammers, I mean. So this is only a wall for so long. So let's put into play. Oh, you know what? Before I attack, I'm going to take a look and see what they're drawing. Ornithopter, great. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to start swinging. I'll keep the Inspector back. I don't want him to whittle down my life too much, where one hammer hit will finish me off. Let's get his Sentinel down. Hold is fantastic. So that's the Springleaf Gem we know about. Stone Forge. Alright, so they'll have this should be their first hammer. I'm pretty sure based on what they did, unless maybe they're just very crafty and um, realize that the Caldra will shut them down if they played their first hammer immediately. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't want them to be that tricksy. And now what do I want to do? Like, do I even bother making one? I could make a construct, attack, then portable hold the make a construct, get Aether Spell Bomb. I should make a construct, get Aether Spell Bomb, portable hold this, and then they would have to have a second Colossus Hammer in hand, or a second aid in hand, and draw Colossus Hammer in order to kill me, because then they attack with everything. I can't block everything and I die. Alright. Whereas if I don't make it and just leave mana up and put this sword into play, then I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to play safer. I can be quite laissez-faire a lot of the time, and it costs me quite often, so let me be cautious, because I think I'm doing pretty well already. Yeah, so I'm going to put this into play now. I'm going to play the portable, well, I'm going to attack. And I'm going to play the portable hole and get rid of the aid. Okay, cool. Sideboarding, I want all of my removal. I want all three of these. Engineer explosives, and I usually bring in Pithing Needle. I don't need any of these. I'll cut muddle the mixture. I usually don't bother to keep in graveyard removal against them, but I guess it is a Loris deck, so maybe I try to keep one in. Let's see what else I can cut. I generally cut all of my counter spells, especially I'm on a draw. It just doesn't make sense to me. I like that Teferi makes them play the hammer at hammer speed at sorcery speed. Although I think I do cut one sometimes. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll cut one of these. I'll cut one Teferi. Alright. Alright. You know what I like to do? I like to keep hands like this. Sure. It's probably wrong because this deck doesn't have that high a land count. Ooh. Right, so white source attach. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? There are multiple things I could do here. I expect a second white source for sure. So maybe getting rid of these springleaf drums isn't that useful. Um, I could needle hammer, or I could exile hammer. I will needle hammer. Well, hold on. If I exile hammer, then next turn I can sentinel and needle something. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I actually think maybe I do ending the drum. Then I'll see how they develop from there. Next turn I can sentinel and needle something. Okay. So the question here is, yeah, I'm going sentinel, needle, just so that they don't play a white source and equip it next turn. And then next turn I can play Smith and try to find a land with it. What did they find? Oh, they found a springleaf drum. Okay. They get another hammer. So what would clean this up now is if I get a second needle, so that I can needle the enchantment that sacks destroy artifact or enchantment. Yeah, this is why like having all these artifact lands along with Smith. Smith can really smooth things out. Yeah, another needle would kill. Yeah, right, exactly. This is what I wanted to be able to just to stop them from using. Give me a card. Ooh, Lord. Alright, so heh. Oh, it looks like they're gonna wait to use it. That's very annoying. That is very, very annoying. So if I draw a land here, do I want to Urza? I think I want to Urza because they probably are not going to interact with the Urza. El Urza and okay. Does that do anything for me? No. I am just going to straight up play this. Maybe I should slow my roll. So I could play Spell Bomb. Tap it up. They have one card left in hand, which one would assume is the Paladin. They have two hammers. Yeah, the thing is, the Spell Bomb is just not going to be that good anyway. So let's play out both, and I'll just plan on chumping here. They have to equip at sorcery speed, so I'm going to be able to survive. Would love to just draw a an untapped land next turn. So I don't know what decision they make from here. Yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't cost mana. They could have waited and see what they drew. They drew a land. Okay, so untap land and we're good to go. Just one. So do I block both here? Do I block both? There may come a time that I won't be able to block, so let me just do that now. Okay. Land. Untap land. Jeez. Alright, so just get the sword in and we'll play it by ear. Land. Cool. So it's just a matter of putting Lurrus in their hand and attacking at this point. It would be nice if I could afford to just take it all, but I can't. I am going to keep my Aether Spell Bomb around. Just go ahead and block this Ink Moth Nexus. And this, it doesn't really matter, but there's also the upside that this gives them the opportunity to make a mistake here and move it to something else after in the second main phase, in which case the Ink Moth would die. Alright, so Loris into hand, pass the turn to me, and things get more difficult if I don't draw this untapped land here. I have I have 6 tapped lands in my deck, since all the Seachrome Crows are dead. If I don't draw it, I should be able to chump next turn, and then I lose the inevitability of the Thopter Foundry. So from there, then it gets rocky. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so this really can't come down to me casting anything here. So I just need to pass. I should take the Relic of Brigantis out of my sideboard and put in out of my main deck and put Soul Guide Lantern in. If I top deck something like that, I can pick out what I don't want them to bring back more easily. Alright, go ahead. Alright, I will make 2. I guess I can't complain about being mana screwed when I kept a 1-land hand. But they may be double queuing. Alright, so I'll make 2. That is enough. That leaves me able to use this next turn, if need be. Yep. So then being able to recur this here is pretty is a that's a big ask for us to get past that here. Excuse the siren. How much does this cost? Cost 2. Guess that's what we're doing. Dispatch. Alright, so I'm gonna dispatch Loris now. So that deals with the seal cleansing problem. And we can chump here. Or can we? How much can they attack me for? So that no, I am actually dead here. If they no wait, no I'm not. Right, yeah, I'm actually dead here if they animate Ink Moth and move the Colossus Hammer from Stoneforge and put it on Ink Moth. And then just attack with everything. Because I have to block Ink Moth and I have to block Ornithopter, and then I take 3. Let's see what they decide. Alright, they have a 3rd sword, so it's pretty much a non-issue. I guess there's still the opportunity for them to mess up. Put it on an Ornithopter. Needle. I was hoping that the Thopter Foundry caught them completely unawares. Oh, Spellbomb, okay. So you're saying I can live a turn? Yeah, they kind of outthought themselves there. I mean, I don't think I can survive from here. Like, what would it take? Yeah, the issue is that they can just finish me off. Like, I could draw Engineer Explosives here or something. So this doesn't work now. I can play Urza, play Analysis, and only have 2 blockers. And this doesn't work. Alright. Next game. Now that's the risk you take when you keep a 1-lander. Any changes? Right, I mentioned that I should put this in over this. That's something I want to use with surgical precision. I wasn't really happy about that to Fury. There's just not many good things to bounce. I mean, it feels nice to get one of their constructs, but it's not amazing. Maybe I should just keep. Like, if that was a bubble, it might have saved me. I have a lot of answers to things on the board. Let's do this. It's very slow. Yes, I'd like to go first. That's hot. I'll do the bubble trick now, cause it's better to use it as card. selection, and am I talking foolishness? No. I'll do the bubble trick now. Right. And I will get me a plains. A lot of good that did me. Well, that's okay. That's also okay. Maybe I was supposed to play that. Let's get the Caldra. Alright, they're paying for it. That does not sound promising for them. Whew, okay, alright. Okay, so I want to Saga. Ah, alright, well I was gonna let them draw a card anyway. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna, yeah. No. Get rid of Sigarda's Aid. Okay. Caldra. Alright, I feel a little naked for this next turn. But I do get to make a decently sized construct. Paladin. Hammer? Alright. Oof. Amazing. And I don't even have to feel bad. Oh. Oh, okay. Right, they're attacking and then doing that. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. So we're going to exile this. Gotta get in the card. Done. Done. No. Okay. Try and decide if I want to play this Seachrome Coast. I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal. How important is it that I have 3 blockers instead of 2? I guess I want to chump with the construct anyway. I think. I'm gonna play this. You know, I don't want to. I said I don't want to block the construct. I think I'm gonna block with Stoneforge here. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. I would really like to be getting Shadow Spear so that I could, well, I would really like to be getting Shadow Spear so that I could push through some damage. But, well, let me think about it. Make a construct. It's either that or a needle hammer. This would be the construct would be an 8/8. But then they'll have a 4/4. I'm still not sure what I'm doing here. I mean, needling hammer sounds pretty good to me. Needling hammer and attacking. They don't have a hammer, and it doesn't look like they have the enchantment either. They'll get a hammer here. If they draw the enchantment next turn, then they could equip that hammer. Otherwise, they're putting Shadow Spear on a small. I'll needle hammer. Alright, so let's just make this guy as big as possible and attack. And not to be as I did not mean to pass the turn. I should have put Yorion in my hand. Let's see what. Oh, good. Alright. Good. And then I would be more comfortable jumping with the Esper Sentinel at this point. Just because I get to reset my Stoneforge with Yorion. It looks like they're looking for some help. That's a good sign. Alright, so here we are just going to attack with constructs that are as big as possible. Would have been nice if I could make both of them lethal, but so those go in. Then I play Yorion and blink Stoneforge and Caldra. I don't think I need to blink anything else. What I'll get with my Stoneforge, I guess I'll get Shadow Spear. And that's that. Aid. Yeah. What I could have gotten there was analysis. Then I could just put it on the Yorion. Missed opportunity. Yes. Okay. Equip here. And attack. Attacking with all of those. I mean, the thing is, if they have a hammer in hand, I'm just dead. Unless this is lethal. I didn't really count. They're gonna have to put multiple things on the. Oh no, they have golems. So let's see what they do. There's 16 trample damage here. Plus 4 flying. They have 11 toughness. So they have to take 5 and 9. Yeah, so they have to take 5 trample in all. but even if they do that, then they're not blocking the other construct. So I think they might just be dead. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, sweet. Yeah, it is a good chance I might have died there if they had another hammer. But 1-0. I'll be right back with round 2. All right, round 2. I would indeed like to play first. Moto is doing something funny right now, so if this is too slow, I might stop for tonight and then record the rest tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it feels by the end of this match. This is gonna be fun. Kahira, so either control or elementals. This is a nice and decent hand. I'll keep. Hopefully my art comes back soon. Hollow Fountain. Yes. If I draw a land here, I will probably play the Stoneforge. So I will probably get Sword of the Meek. Okay, so alright, so I don't know what to make of that. I was gonna say only elementals would do that, but that's not even really true. So now I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to make of that. Like, that could be anything. That could be elementals. I guess they could see it as removal. I just can't imagine a control player seeing either spell bomb and deciding, you know what? Let me use my removal spell on that. So I'm gonna say it's elementals. And conserve my life total. Oh, this is annoying. What are they playing? I really shouldn't be getting this sword, you know. But I will. I can't decide what else I should get. Oh, it is control. Okay. No, I really regret getting this sword. Sentinel. Shadow Spear. Wait, so they have a counter spell and they were gonna counter the Shadow Spear and just ignore the Sentinel? What? I think they'd clicked through it and they got frustrated just now. But the Mystic Gate pretty much gives it away. I don't think elementals plays that, so I'm citing for control. So I like Fateful Absence, Counterspell, Pithing Needle. I generally don't bring in Graveyard Hate, unless I just want cantrips, because they're not playing Snapcaster Mage. What do I not need? portable holes are not great. Got at least one. Honestly, I don't like these against control that much. So doing one less is fine for me. And I guess one less portable hole. And do like that. And we'll see how it goes. I definitely don't have a set way that I sideboard. I don't usually, and this deck is still very new, so I'm still figuring it out. So it's like keep to me. Got lands. I can play everything I draw. Alright. Ingenious Smith, fantastic. I'm not saving this to trigger Smith. Now, am I leading with Stoneforge or Smith? I'll lead with Smith. That's fine. Next turn, if they don't drop it to Fury, I think this turn I'm just gonna put you. I'm gonna fetch. I'm gonna put Yorion in my hand. Just because I have the muddle next turn to try and get the Stoneforge resolved. Jace. I've been seeing more and more Jace lately. Alright, so... Ew. They have 4 cards in hand. I have no board. Why would you plus no? Like, just build up that wall of interaction. Seems you know about it. Wait, hold on. I guess I don't have any other plays, so I'll still play it. You know what? if I get Caldra, they may bounce it, and then I can get something else. Maybe that's too cute. Let's see what they do. Right, because I was thinking if I get something less threatening, then maybe they prioritize doing something else. Maybe they wanted to fetch before they brainstormed, but I don't know. I didn't even look to see what they did with it. They left it on top, so they knew about that. Thing is, I can't Like, if I force them to tap out here, I can't really take advantage. Like, I have to play a bad Yorion. What did I just do? Oh, I didn't even realize they had spent the wrong mana. Okay. Do I try to resolve? Alright. I wish I could resolve this here, but I can't. I don't really want to. You know what? They have one card in hand. Let me not get greedy and play the Yorion. Oops. Fair enough. So even that is kind of decent because okay, so they just want to try and kill me with this. I feel like if they had taken their time, I would very likely lose this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I could actually keep that fetch there. So let's play all our stuff. Did I count right? Or does this cost 3? Cost 3, okay. Alright. So I definitely want to make sure they don't somehow get this Jace to ultimate. Okie dokie. That was pretty good for them. Didn't plan around that at all. So this turn, if I get the untapped land, I'm just swinging. Alright. Alright, I'm just swinging, yeah. As to what I'm swinging with, swinging at, I'm gonna swing at the Jace. Oh dear. You know what? Let me see. Plus to 11. I play something plus. Alright, so they need one more way to stop me. And I'll have multiple attackers. Alright, maybe they're just very skilled at doing this. Winning with Jace activations is working out well for them. So they have nothing. If they draw the Supreme Verdict, so be it. If that was untapped, I could actually play this and swing. Yeah, the mana worked out perfectly. I'm going all in. Done. Oh, I forgot the inspector. Yes, I'm missing a card draw here. Ooh, they got that scry. If I noticed the scry, I might not have worried with playing the Yorion, or I might have only played the Yorion and the Inspector or something like that. 2 cards on top of their library. Yeah, I am dead. I am dead. 2 cards on top of their library? GG. Alright, some animal has started making noise. I have no idea how much you guys can hear it. Hopefully it doesn't do it for the rest of the night. What? They didn't activate it. They didn't activate the first one. Alright, this was a non-match. I don't know. I think something was going on with them. But it's a win. 2-0. Back with round 3 shortly. Alright, round 3, we're on the draw. If that was a white land, easy keep. I don't want to risk keeping that though. Alright. Quite like this. Put back an Urza. We can curve out. I haven't even stopped to think about what they're playing. Bubble, Misty, could be Murktide. Looking like Murktide. But this is why you diversify your blue fetches, which are just there to be blue fetches, you know. Had to guess. I mean, I don't think it makes sense waiting. You know what? Maybe I could have bobbled first, and then if it was a card that I really wanted on top, then I could not Stoneforge and pass. That was probably played because it was almost guaranteed that I was getting counterspell. So yeah. All right, I'm not going to attack. Just so they can't dash. Alright, so I get to resolve something here, which is amazing. Sadly, they do have 4 types in their graveyard already, so Unholy Heat will still kill my Teferi. So I'm not going to play it. I'm going to play this and attack, and if they, sorry for the dogs, if they cast the Murktide, I'll try to counter it. If they counter my counter, then I play Teferi and bounce it. That way I get value out of it, and then it can die to the Unholy Heat after that. So we know they have this, right? That's why I didn't want them to dash earlier. Oh. Oh crap, I should have drawn a card. Can't play that. Can't play Teferi. I'll just pass. I bet that card. I bet my next card is a land too, and that just set me back so far. Alright. So we should be good to get this back in their hand the first time. Oh, well, okay. And I get to draw a card. I mean, this means that they don't have a counter spell, right? But of course I'll block. They just have a second Murktide that they're going to resolve now. No? Second Ragavan. I would never take this trade. I don't care if I have a second Ragavan. No way you're getting my Ragavan for a 3-of-an Inspector. Alright, I am going to resolve my Urza. Alright. And I have 1, 2, 3. So this costs 4. Alright, so I can't do anything else. Not attacking, nothing like that. Ugh. So do I want to draw a card here? Because if I don't, then if I don't draw the card, then if I try to cast this, then maybe they make me regret it. No, it's alright. Just cast this to start. Let's do this next. Okay. Okay. Um, I'm saving this to Fury, so do I want to... I want to get the Saga in play now. Even if that means I miss. Nelosis. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so that's a pretty good turn. I'm not going to play this. We can draw a card here, draw a card here. Alright, let's see what they're drawing. Okay, and draw. You get my 1 token. What's that? Unholy Heat. Yeah. And I of course will block. Murktide, Ragavan, nothing left in hand. Okay. Okay. So here I go to Fairy. Bounce Murktide. Play Bubble. Look at what I'm drawing. A Smith. Play another Saga. And then I'm attacking with everything. Everything? Everything. So they have Murktide and an unknown card in hand. Excuse me. Right? Fair enough. Alright, so they're resolving a Murktide here. I'll get my construct and then make another construct. Get Aether Spell Bomb. Bounce Murktide. And attack for lethal. Alright. To be honest, right? I love playing this deck. I am really enjoying it. I gotta remember how I sideboard against them. I want to counter spell for sure. Bring in these dispatches. Sometimes they want to come with a planeswalker, but I don't usually sideboard for it. If I see it in game 2, I'll bring it in. And this does get rid of Murktide, but I'll see how many more spaces I have that I wanna, you know. I'll do one-on-one here, and yeah, I even take out the Pithing Needle against them. Just the rest of the cuts that are hard. It's like, well, this, no, that's fine. Is it? Can I cut the sword, seeing as it doesn't have protection for any of their colors? Doesn't get me through Murktide. The background noises on this video are going to be wild. This sword might be unnecessary. I'll cut one of these. Makes sense to me. Alright. I have to be very wary of Blood Moon. So I think I'm actually going to get a plains here. Okay. I think I still get the plains. Or you know what? I'll let this decide what I get. It is another Smith. Do I want another Smith? I could see playing another Smith. I'm gonna go whole here. Next turn I'll go Smith, plains Smith, and then okay, so they're not wasting time. Alpine Moon for Azure Saga. Alright. I think I still get the plains. I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna have Alpine Moons and Blood Moons, but mana requirements in this deck are not too crazy anyway. Wouldn't I feel silly if they play a Blood Moon next turn? And I could have cast 3 of the cards in my hand if I had gotten the planes, and then I can't cast anything. What? Um. I'll play Smith. Gives me a chance to get a land here. That would be an amazing hit. We're doing it. And I'll go ahead and play the Soul Guide now. Doesn't really do anything to help the delirium situation, but having artifacts in play really helps me. Okay. Alright, so they're not playing Blood Moon. Going Smith. So I could go whole here. And I could spend some resources dealing with the hole. Yeah, I don't want to spend a counter spell, spend on a braid. I don't mind. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just drop this and attack. Okay. I'll go Sentinel and Stoneforge. Stoneforge. I won't worry with the Caldra because I can't play Ita and Urza next turn. I'll get Analysis. I'm gonna be patient. Murktide, Murktide. I'm gonna draw a card here. Putting the Analysis in. Let's try it. Wow. That Alpine Mountain is doing some amazing work. Alright, pass the turn. For 0. Cracking it now so that I don't get my card. Cold-blooded. I guess they couldn't do it for 1. Yeah. Alright, take 7. Thought monitor. Oh lord. Alright, I'm gonna put it. You know what? Let's do this. If they want to bolt it, give me 2 cards. Oh, and I've even got a chump blocker. And it will be chump blocking. Give me a card there, so buddy. Torpor Orb. I think the damage is done. Alright. So what round am I in? I think this is round 3. Yeah. Coming back shortly with round 4. Alright, let's go. 3-0. Hopefully we get all the way there and get another trophy. I was really hoping to use Light and Shadow. So far, I only remember one situation where I could have used it and there were no creatures in the yard. Maybe it's just too situational. This looks like a mighty fine hand. Mighty fine, pretty fine. We are dead. I don't know how to beat this deck. Alright, Sentinel. Next turn I think we're going Inspector. Explorer? Nice. Give me a card. Next turn I think we're going Bridge. Ooh. Wait. Alright. I was saying we'll go Bridge, Inspector. That's 3 artifacts. But that means I still can't play Thought Monitor next turn. And I think that's still the play here. So now if they play an Amulet here, we can snatch it up so they can't do the whole double Amulet thing. Okay. Playing the land, of course. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. This costs 4. So I could play the Thopter Foundry. Sorry, I could play the either Spell Bomb. Maybe no. Alright, I'm going to play a Portable Hole, which does nothing, and this. Pass turn. So I'm just going to leave this out there and see what they do. If they go for the Valakut play, maybe I can bounce the Dryad and save myself for a turn. If they just go for Titan, maybe I can bounce the Titan and then, well, no, that won't work. I was thinking bounce the Titan and then take the Amulet, but that won't work. Speaking of rough matchups, yeah, I complain about Burn, but that's because I don't see this very often. This was the hardest. This is the hardest one I played against. They're so fast, and we have very little removal that actually interacts. Or interaction that actually interacts, I should say. I wish I had the 4th damping sphere on my sideboard now. Okay, so they're going to attack with that. Alright, so I'm going to bounce it, obviously. And then see what is coming. What is coming is an Urza. Thing is, no, they definitely go and get the Valakut stuff. One, two, three, four. So this costs 3 now. It cost 2 now. Hope I counted right. Alright. I don't know. Let's see if I can survive and then top deck a sword. Yeah, drawing Saga, that's not going to make much of a difference. So it looks like they're getting 2 attacks in, which is enough. Yeah. They're getting 2 triggers in, I should say. So they'll get Valakut, attack. I'm not good at this math. Let's just make sure it looks like enough triggers for me to die. 12, 12. Okay, right. And then they'll attack, and then, okay, yeah. Alright. So, the damping spheres are amazing. Wish I had a 4th. Dispatches and absence. Fantastic. Counterspell. What do I not like? Portable holes aren't great. Relic is doing nothing. I actually do keep needling. Well, at least in words that I do. Let's see how it looks here. I just don't think these are going to accomplish much of anything. This is good for countering Pact. And its redundancy for the combo, which is probably my best way to actually survive this matchup. So I think I want to keep this in. And maybe I'm keeping too much stuff. Portable hole. I can cut 1. Teferi. Like, what are we really using Teferi for? Sword of Light and Shadow does nothing. Alright. Let's try this. Maybe Teferi is okay on the play. Let me see. Yeah, because then I could bounce there. Turn 1 Saga. That right there is a hand. So this is step 1. Finding my sideboard cards and my 80 card deck. Step 2 is them not having Force of Figure. This is a feature, not a bug. It just stops me from losing my Aether Spell Bomb and the Force of Vigor. I don't want to get cute here. I was thinking maybe I could play the Stone Forge and do this next turn after I get them to commit more, but okay, they are ready to do some wild stuff. So we're getting Caldra here. I guess Caldra's pretty good against them, right? It's like they can never connect with a Titan. They probably have no answers to Caldra. Maybe Dismember. Damping Sphere is preventing us from double spelling. Oh, they probably have Needle. So they'll be plans. I should have thought that through. They can get a Needle. Now I have no pressure. Oh, okay. Get green. Triad. Saga. Let's do this. Let's do this. And attack. You know what? Let's bounce this as well. Alright. Looks like Caldra is doing good things. So do I want to play out my second Damping Sphere? No. I will play this out. The moment they deal with this Damping Sphere, it's over. In fact, this might be a Titan right now. Okay. Oh, no, whoa. Alright. Am I safe? I'm safe for now. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I can go ahead and play another one. And I want to draw a card. I played a land already. I'm gonna draw it now. Saga, okay. Yeah, I should have drawn first. So they need another land here to Titan. But they do have Valakut. Oh no, right. They cannot tap castle for 6. So they need 2 more. Uh, I forgot about the amulets. They just need 1 tap land. This matchup is stressful. I am now hearing those crickets. I hope they haven't been going for too long. I have no idea. Teleria West. I mean, if this is a Titan, I'm just dead, I think. Well, again, they can't actually attack into the Caldra. But no, they'll just get enough triggers next turn. Oh well, no, right. Because they have the Dryad, they can make the white mana anyway. GG. Yeah, that's a rough matchup. That is a rough one. That is officially a bad matchup. And I don't know how to fix it. I guess I would need more dispatches. Probably. Or just more instant speed removal that can hit both of these. I have like four instant speed removals that hit both of these. Maybe I have a chance. Alright, next round, 5th round, we're 3-1. Let's try and salvage the 4-1 again. Alright, round 5, we're 3-1. And we're on to play. Yorion. Doesn't feel amazing, but we got plays. Windswept, he's stomping ground. Okay, so this is like just a zoo deck. It's kind of rough because I could just use my removal up, but I need to find lands. Like, need. So, I think these might just... We'll see how crazy it looks. These might be on chumping duty. But I need to play both of them, unless I draw a land right now. Alright. Yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Give me a land! No. Alright. Plan B. Just play a removal spell every turn and hope it works. So I guess I want to draw an untapped white source now. Try and shut them down. And then come back from there. What the devil is that? Okay. Path. Oh, bless you. I'm getting the planes. Wait, this is how much? Whoa. Alright, so tap in this. Getting. What am I getting here? I guess I could get a spring leaf drum. Get a spring leaf drum, play Stone Forge. Stone Forge, I'm going to get Stone Forge, I'm going to get I still need to block this and other things. I'm gonna get Analysis and then Portable Hold, the two of these. This is also, if I draw like a untapped blue source, I also get to yeah, okay. Or I could have used the prismatic ending to exile this. Oh boy. I want these. I want these. None of this other stuff. We don't need these. Or this. Or this. Or this. Tempted to say we don't need Caldra. Like, I just don't think I'm gonna have time to go and get it. We have 4 counter spells already, though. I don't want to add another one. But maybe this is better than Caldra. The thing is, they're not a prowess deck. You know, they're zoo. So they're gonna have, I mean, killing one creature, they have, you know, better than 25% chance of drawing another creature off of this. But it slows them down. And I just can't see myself getting Caldra into play. So I'll try it like that. Same hand. And I called it a stupid keep. Doing it again. I don't know, I keep these all the time. Usually it works out. It didn't just now, but usually. Okay. If they want to sink some mana into that, be my guess. Here we go again. Oath of Nissa. At least they're not off to a blistering start. I cannot expect to try to play Sentinel here, I don't think. I'm a little nervous about using the hole on these step links as well. Because protection from instants means that I have to, you know what, no. If they want to take their time and spend mana on this, that seems preferable. I have answers that I should be able to get to eventually. I'm not attacking, no. Knight of Autumn. Alright. Got our land. We'll go with this Esper Sentinel. And we will still... They're at 13? No. Absolutely not. Really wish I had that Caldrono. I'm gonna put it back in if I win this. I wonder if this is for Delirium. That doesn't seem great though. I guess it's just to keep the lands coming. Urza. I have how many artifacts? 1, 2, 3. So I could go Sword to get my trigger, or I could go Stone Forge and get Analysis. I'll get Shadow Spear and pass the turn. So if I draw land, I can play it and equip it, and if I don't draw land, I still get to play it. Renegade Rallier. Oh, and you get it back. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, wow. Oh. So I guess I let. Oh wait. No. I need to let both of these go. I'm going to pay for the bridge. Yeah. And try to draw a land here. No. No. Does that help me? I'll just pass. Well, hold on. This does take it out of bolt range. I'll play this. And then I just won't pay for it. Or I can pay for it, that's fine, actually. Ren and 6. Whoa, and this Renegade Rallier actually brings back Ataki if they have another one. That is sick. No blocks. Do as you must. Alright, and this is another backup problem coming now. Alright, I'm gonna pay for both of them. Oh, wait. Undo. I just let this go. I just let this go and kill the Kataki. Right? Instead of paying for, if I pay for both, I've locked myself into waiting to draw land. If I just let this go and pay for this one, let this die. That leaves me in a bad position though. I think I have to plan on being lucky. I have to plan on being lucky. Alright, fair enough. Step 1. Step 2 is hopefully playing Urza next turn. I need to deal with this. This is a big problem. But I guess the Shadow Spear should help offset whatever they're doing here. Alright, so that's 6 I can't do anything about. I feel like they have a removal spell, but I guess I need to play along. We're at 1, 2, 3 artifacts. So do I want to be, you know what, I'm going to live life dangerously. Play this. Alright, hit a land. That is what we like to see. So this has protection from everything. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. Trying to decide if I should play the Sword of the Meek here. Then I lose a blocker though. So I'll just go here. And then we wait. So we do not want the big ingenious smith to die. Okay. Alright. So what we want is to survive this turn and then draw a Thopter Foundry. I think this is where I'm at here. Trade, die. Yeah, or else I just die. Okay. Tarka's command. Oh, wow. Alright, so that's the game. Jeez, we had a really strong start, but then we got murked by Zoo. That happens to me so often. Like Zoo, no matter which of my decks I'm playing, it's like Zoo just comes and destroys me. Still, that was pretty fun. Hope we all got to see how the deck works in relation to like these more mid-range decks like Murktide. The card advantage and the value you get from a lot of the cards in the deck really helps it keep up with a lot of those decks and eventually overwhelm them. So I'm really liking that. I am going to keep playing this, and hopefully if I'm able to play in the showcases next weekend, I will join with some updated version of this and see how I do. Till later, guys.